Say what you want. Nothing beats a good Fu Manchu mustache. His is nice, too. Oh, how creepy and sinister. With
It could use a light dusting.
The piano needs tuning.
I think that's him just moving the piano across the floor. Oh, wow. Pardon me, mistress.
Where is my uncle?
Count Miss Morel.
What is she
Never
saying?
appears at this early
I
hour.
don't know.
Where is my...
Upstairs, please.
Upstairs down there.
Please, I'll take you to the buttress.
Take you to the buttress. Show you all the ramparts. All right, so is that the vampire? No.
All the doors are giant Hershey bars.
Oh, well.
Please, this is a European country. It's a Kinder chocolate bar.
She is already trying to figure out how to flip this castle.
So he's downstairs, upstairs. Bow chicka wow wow.
Look at that high-waisted pant line.
Yeah, hope his knees are good. He's going to be down there a while. These are 70s undergarments we're talking about.
They're flame retardant to combat the hairspray.
You used to do that to me.
I was just making sure she got in okay.
What?
I dropped it.
Please don't tell Dad.
So they're in a castle, is that?
I think they might be in a castle.
But are they in a castle?
3 hours later.
If only we knew the time.
And then the camera turned really
All right.
slowly.
No, this is good. We saw the niece. Now we're going to see the vampire. It's going to be really scary. It's going to be
Horrifying.
pale and fangs and blood dripping from his... Oh, boy. Here we go. It's like...
Bony fingers.
The horror.
Okay.
Nice manicure.
And... What? Is the vampire behind that guy?
Is he afraid to come out? They
It's
come.
past my bedtime.
Nothing screams horror like goatee.
I just realized that archway, pretty sure those lines are just painted on. Meanwhile, in Sweden...
My dear Sylvia,
Vincent half price.
so sorry it's a very cold night.
That's why it's that size.
What an extremely handsome
I could
uncle.
hunt elk with my nipples.
Why have you been silent for so many years?
It never seemed to be the right moment.
I was waiting for you to be 18.
I could never
It
imagine
took forever
my
for you to
family
curl
around-
your hair.
No kidding.
Your ignorance is not my fault. Your father did take you away from us. That fool.
My father is dead.
I know.
I killed
Did
him.
he? Did he ever
I
talk
wouldn't
to you
say
about
it if
your
he
grandmother?
would.
It's not my father is a saint or my father was a great man. My father is
Not
dead.
about my mother. When I asked him, he became very angry. And then, of course, he drank much, much too much.
Cyanide.
Much too much.
Come with me.
He called her a witch, I believe.
Yikes.
Hey, look, in this version, the painting has clothes on.
Loretta Lynn?
One could almost say that.
It's your grandmother, Malenka. And you're the
Malenka
image
Trump.
of her, Sylvia.
She looks like a
Same
slut.
beauty born from this
No, she's not.
I hope I haven't shocked you.
No, I don't think you have electricity.
You could, like, insulate pipe with that hairdo. I
No
mean,
kidding.
So guys, we have this old like parade armor. Where should we put it? Like, you know, the armory, or like, you know, up in some like artist
Dining room.
No, dining room.
Dining room.
Totally dining room.
At least tell me how my mother died.
At least tell me if this is the hand washing soup.
Actually, I think it's just Tang in a bowl.
Where is she buried?
Here's your bowl of raw eggs.
Here.
Da, 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 da,
I
da,
beat
da,
them
da,
just
da,
the
da.
way your grandmother
In the
enjoyed.
castle crypt.
You know, there's been some fey
May I
vampires.
see her too? Please.
This must have been where, like, the Twilight line started.
Come
He's
with
like a descent. He's like an ancestor of Edward Cullen.
There you go.
Oh please, he has much too much personality.
It's amazing how much light they get into a scene with just 16 candles.
I love
Makes a lovely light.
the day where a woman couldn't go anywhere unless a man was physically guiding her.
No, it's a stair, honey. You put one foot in front of the other, and then up.
Please, my niece, ignore the fetish items festooning my crypt area.
The crypt area.
Jeez. Guy took over an unused subway system to build his dungeon.
I think I remember this scene from Phantom of the Opera.
Oh, this is actually the old sewer. You're wearing your gaiters, right?
We were going to do this all in sheetrock, but
We just could not find any, how you say, wood paneling for this basement.
So, is it the horse-faced woman or the big guy that has to come down here and light all the candles every damn night?
Because veneration of the dead indicates our preoccupation with the living.
Yeah.
Had important ones.
Makes total sense. I'll keep following you.
They are your own family.
they probably blew a third of their wardrobe budget on that dress.
Antoine Latwood,
Good.
naval officer.
It's the best thing in the movie so far.
1840.
I think that will continue to be true
A
through
very
most of the
famous
film.
ancestor of yours. He was an officer in Napoleon's army.
Guy has a load-bearing goatee.
On the retreat from Moscow, he arrived here.
What part of it would fall down if we just took it off?
His whole face would just
He
collapse.
was the second husband.
So her curls are held together with hairspray, and his hair hasn't moved since he showed up, so I feel like there's a lot of gel going on.
Yeah.
We hope it.
That's what they did with all the egg whites,
times
and then
ago.
served them the egg yolks in a bowl.
She really died
Wish this movie would gel.
and is resting forever in silence.
Oh, because resting in
I
silence
don't
is.
understand. You mean that...
Is that her boobies right there?
If she gets any closer to that lamp, she's gonna go up and boom.
It's a big problem back then with Italian movies. Actresses going boom.
She's actually the third vampire's niece that they went through. The reshoots were atrocious.
Is this mother's?
We buried him with his favorite inner tube.
Sonia Latour von Budruk.
Sounds Irish.
1944.
Faith and Begara, I'm Latour from Broodrick.
Did you see that? It was a
My
98-pound vampire.
I've seen more threatening vampires in high school plays.
Are we supposed to ignore that woman could just break him in half anytime she wanted to? Just snap over his knee.
Oh
my word.
no, I can't escape.
Only because she dressed weird. Try. Well,
Well, you have to dress up to make a proper escape.
that's true. But this program is not about the movies primarily, is it?
No, it's about the money, namely
about the
giving
money.
it to us.
Yes, the money over there. It's iceboxradio.org/live. Go there, give a donation now. But we are not heartless.
We are not. You've given us some money already.
Yes.
Enough that we will postpone the torture and give you real radioactors. Back from
right.
when I was a radioactor.
You were.
I was, indeed. I was a man after eternal life, and unfortunately, things went horribly wrong, and I was no longer allowed in the studio.
So in real life, unlike the comic books, when you're in a science experiment, you turn out like this.
Yes, and unlike in the X-Men, you don't get fun powers and get to go to a special school. You get exiled out of town, chased out with pitchforks and the like.
I actually got into warlocking because I thought I would get those fun hand frisbees like Doctor Strange.
Really?
It doesn't work. No, they gave me this instead. Hello, darling. How are you? He's adorable, isn't he?
He is quite adorable, yes. I've called that a fair trade.
But I would say if you look at both of us, you begin to understand
Yes.
how we came to a life of crime.
Evil,
Kidnapping.
extortion, torture via film.
That's true, but we won't worry about that right
Yes,
now,
yes.
for we have a great film actor.
We do. Cary Grant.
Cary Grant. You almost opened your Coke there. Cary Grant in an episode of Suspense entitled On a Country Road. He's going to be chased by a woman with a cleaver. Oh, the memories.
Oh, yes. Good times chasing people with cleavers.
Absolutely. Give them the address one more time, and then we'll go listen to Cary.
Iceboxradio.org/live.
Open a window and go there now.
Autolite and its 96,000 dealers present Suspense. Tonight, Autolite brings you On a Country Road, a suspense play starring Mr. Cary Grant.
Relax, David. There's no hurry to get home.
Who can relax in this mess of traffic? There must be a wreck or something up ahead.
This keeps up, we'll get caught in the rain.
Yeah, it looks like a big storm building up, too. Hey, remember that shortcut?
Which one?
Well, the little tarred road that goes across through Center Marches and comes out on the other highway.
Well, Senator?
Yeah, I'll turn off there and duck this pile-up. I'd like to get as far as possible before that storm hits. Why don't you put out your hand?
David, don't get mad.
Well, he cut right in front of me trying to turn into that gas station.
Maybe he needed gas.
Oh. Turn on the radio, huh? Now, there.
This afternoon issues
Sounds like
warnings
news.
to all residents of Long Island to be on the
Turn it
lookout
up,
for
Dan.
Nellie Goller, a middle-aged woman described as dangerous and insane. She escaped this morning from Rescue Mental Hospital after fatally butchering a doctor, a nurse, and a ward attendant with a meat cleaver. This is the same Nellie Goller who a year ago murdered 3 persons on a Brooklyn street. This station
Oh, my
broadcasts a
mother-in-law.
full description of our regular newscast, which
At least we aren't the
follows
only
just
crazy people on Long Island. Why did you change it?
I don't want to listen anymore. Let's get home quickly, David. I don't like being out here with that woman running loose.
Uh-oh.